is Geoffrey, and today we are taking on a poem which is called The Non-Priest Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer. Just like my brother. Okay, so the story is set in a poor widow's farmyard where she lives a simple, contented life with her daughters. Despite her poverty, she is peaceful and self-sufficient. Among her animals is a proud rooster, a cock named Chanticleer, who is strong, handsome, and has a magnificent crow. He rules over the hens in the yard. His favorite hen is Petalot, who is beautiful and confident. Chanticleer loves her deeply. You know, during the course of the poem, because it's a very lengthy poem, it talks about how Chanticleer chose the best since he's the best, and when Petalot and himself, when they crow together, they make melodies, magnificent melodies together. So let's go to the second event. Which is Chanticleer's dream. One night, Chanticleer had a terrifying dream in which a strange beast, later revealed as the fox, tries to kill him. He becomes afraid and told Petalot about the dream, believing is a warning of danger. Event 3. Debate on dreams. Petalot laughs at him and dismisses this fear. She argues that dreams are caused by physical conditions such as indigestion or imbalance in the body. She advises him to take medicine and stop worrying. Chanticleer, however, argues back. He gives examples of dreams that came true. He insists that dreams can be prophetic warnings. This part introduces the theme of dreams versus reality and shows Chaucer's use of humor and debate. Event 4. The fox appears. One day, while Chanticleer was walking freely in the yard, a fox named Don Russell sneaks into the farm. The fox sees Chanticleer and decided to trick him rather than attack directly. 5. Flattery and deception, which is also an important theme in the poem. The fox praises Chanticleer excessively. He admires his beautiful voice. He compares him to his father, who was already known for crowing. The fox then asks Chanticleer to close his eyes and crow loudly, just like his father. Chanticleer, full of pride, is easily deceived by this flattery. Event 6. The capture. As soon as Chanticleer closes his eyes and crows, the fox grabs him by the neck and runs away into the forest. The widow, her daughters, and the animals begin to chase the fox, shouting in panic. Event 7. Chanticleer's escape. While being carried away, Chanticleer quickly thinks of a plan. He tells the fox, "Why don't you turn back and insult your pursuers? Show them you're not afraid." The fox, proud and foolish, opens his mouth to speak. At that moment, Chanticleer escapes and flies up into a tree. Event 8. The lesson. Now safe, Chanticleer refused to be tricked again. The fox tried to flatter him once more, but Chanticleer warns him that he has learned his lesson. He declared he will never fall. He declares that he will never fall for flattering again. The fox told him that, asked him to come down from the tree, that he's very sorry for what he did, that he wanted to tell him something very urgent. That's why he took him like that. What a funny guy. However, it was all a trap, but it seems like Chanticleer has brained up, it's just slang. Alright, that's nice. So let's go to the themes. So before then, you need to understand that this poem is a beast fable, okay? It means featuring animals acting like humans, and it makes use of mock heroic style. It means treating a simple story as if it were epic and serious, because A fox stealing a hen is an everyday experience in the farmyard, a regular experience. However, Geoffrey made it look very epic and so serious, right? So it was intended to entertain while teaching moral lesson. So satire means uh, the figure of speech that focuses on a critique, right? Criticizing faults. So it criticizes a fault using ridicule. And what I mean by fault, it could be social vices like corruption, and in this case for the poem, uh, pride, foolishness. Tells us what happened to those who fall for that, who engages in too much flattering, who falls for deception, and for those that are prideful. So number one thing, pride leads to a fall. Chanticleer the rooster is proud and easily flattered. His pride makes him vulnerable to the fox. Number two, flattery and deception. Second thing, the fox tricks Chanticleer using praise. Suggests that people who enjoy flattery Suggests that people who enjoy flattery lose caution. The third theme, dream versus reality. Chanticleer had a dream warning him of danger, but ignores it. Raises the question, should dream be trusted? Team 4, intelligence and quick thinking. Chanticleer eventually escapes by outsmarting the fox. Intelligence is shown as a tool for survival. So tone, in the tone of the poem, however, let's discuss tone. Tone is the attribute of the writer to, or is the attribute of the writer towards the subject matter. Okay, it serves like an inner voice, how the writer feel, thinks, or his opinion concerning the subject matter. So in this poem, the tone is comic and satirical. So this is more serious. The mood, however, of the poem is lively and entertaining. Remember, mood is the emotional response the writer evokes or provokes, elicits from the readers. So when you're actually reading this poem, ideally you should be amused. So the mood is amusement, lively, entertaining. Okay. So that's the end of today's poem. We're gonna do more tomorrow. So next time, we're gonna do more next time, and please share and subscribe and comment. Let me send you questions on